Welcome back to another week of Coach's Corner. It's about to be game week here in Iowa as Siouxland teams prepare for their first kickoff of the season. Sioux City North's Mitch Moore joins us today. And Coach, what's the best way you would describe what you've seen from the Stars so far these past few weeks?
A lot of excitement. Our boys are really fired up to play. Like I said, they're kind of ready to hit someone with a different color jersey. Great leadership. The biggest thing we got to keep on building is their intensity and kind of helping our younger guys come along as the season continues to go.
And just had a scrimmage with SBL recently. What were some of the biggest takeaways from that you can kind of build off on heading into week one?
Like I mentioned, getting our youth prepared. Our younger guys, freshmen and JV, played very well. Our varsity kids did a great job preparing for the scrimmage. We tried to treat it like a regular game week, which allowed some of the younger guys to get reps earlier in the game. Second quarter, there was a lot of new faces playing. It went really well for us.
Yeah, last season, obviously a big one, 5 wins, and then you had 6 wins in 2021. How can this season really keep elevating the Stars to that next level?
We got to continue to grow. We got to get to the playoffs. That's kind of that next step. We've flirted with getting in the playoffs. Sitting right outside that 16, that 18, 21. We find a way to get to playoffs. That's that next step. Those are just benchmarks we need to make as a program.
And this season, you kind of mentioned it, you have a lot of leaders out there, a lot of seniors, and they're hungry to take this program to the next level. How have you really seen their leadership grow, and how has that been so beneficial to this program?
Oh, it's been huge. They're hungry for it. We've been, like I said, so close to the playoffs. And even last year when we didn't quite make it and we were in a lot of games that probably could have put us over that hump, they're ready to do it. And like we've talked about all the time, we're a developmental program. It's their job and to help us grow those younger kids so that when they leave, their legacy is still intact. So like I said, those seniors and those juniors that are playing varsity, they're ready to go.
Definitely. What excites you the most about this group and what they have the potential to do this year?
How much growth they've had since they were freshmen. There's a lot of players that when they were freshmen were, they're little pipsqueak kind of running around as freshmen. And, I got a kid who's 6'5", 6'6", 235 pounds who played safety and wide receiver for us, a little string being out there. And now he's a big, strong kid moving people around. That's the biggest thing, teaching and coaching is watching the kids grow, learning the schemes, learning, how to be good teammates and developing that leadership.
Yeah, obviously, a lot of guys up front returning on the O-line with that leadership. We'll have DeMarco and guys like that back, but new quarterback stepping in this year with Carson leaving. What can people expect from the Stars offense this season?
We'll be dynamic. Like you talk about DeMarco returning. Dayton Harrell on the outside too, a very dynamic player for us. With that offensive line, it allows us to do a lot of things. Looking to, use our quarterback more in our run game. With the 2 quarterbacks we have competing for it right now. Both have very live arms. With, like I said, Dayton outside, DeMarco on the inside, and there's a couple with those tight ends. We have a lot of weapons, and we're excited, looking to open it up and stretch the field.
Definitely, and high school football in the Metro is something special, from rivalries, big games, lots of support. What is it to you that makes high school football here so special?
It's the fan base. It's getting the kids out there. I'm looking for managers, and I always ask the students I have in class, I'm like, would you be interested in helping out with football? And the reply is, I'd rather be in the student section. And I'm like, well, that's awesome. I'd rather you be at the game too, kind of thing. So it's the fans. It's just kind of like you said, the rivalries. It's playing those inner city rivals, getting those Des Moines schools down here to play to show them kind of what we have too. Obviously,
heading into year 7 for you, coaching here at North. What is it about coaching that's so fulfilling and special that keeps you coming back all these years?
It's growing those relationships. Like I said, you see those kids as freshmen. Got a handful that are out playing in college right now. Still talking to them, seeing how they're doing. And then even kids that haven't gone out to play college football, still keep in touch with them. Watching those kids grow from being 14, 13 to 18 years old. And then just even the relationships I have with my staff as well, too. They're some of my good friends, and, without them, it's hard to have the program that we have. So I owe a lot of that success to them.
Definitely. All right. Well, the Stars will kick things off this Friday as they take on South Sioux City. Coach Moore, thanks for joining us on Coach's Corner.
Thank you, Amber.